Hello everyone and welcome back to my Botswana adventure. So hopefully you're all caught up on what I got up to in South Africa, but this is going to be a little bit different. So we've spent the morning traveling over here. We had about a 4-hour car journey, and then we had the most hilarious experience of crossing the Limpopo River, but we didn't do it by car. We did it by a little bubble cart. It was a little bit different and a little bit scary because we were told that there could possibly be hippo and crocodile below. This is so cool.
I made it.
The cameraman has arrived.
Hey, better late than never.
Now we are in Botswana. We are from South African side.
Sayonara, South Africa. Quickly through passport control, which was a lot easier than in an airport like Heathrow to get out here. And then we got in one of these super cool safari trucks for the first time before arriving at our kind of first base camp. So we've had our talks. We've had Kat, who is going to be coming on our ride. She does loads of training and riding with the horses, and she's selected horses for us who sound absolutely perfect. And then we've had Mad Max give us the rundown on what we're supposed to be doing whilst we're out here, because the safari in Botswana is a little bit different to how it was in South Africa, in that it could potentially be slightly more dangerous.
So, like you guys know the big five?
Yeah, I think so.
If you know them, can one of you give me the names?
Might be a team effort.
Team effort.
Rhino,
Yeah.
lion,
Buffalo.
Yes.
buffalo,
Elephant.
leopards. Isn't it? No, is it elephant?
Elephant. Yeah.
Not leopards? Are we allowed leopards?
So we have
Wait, is buffalo in it?
Buffalo's in it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Go buffalo.
Yeah, amongst these five, we only have 3 of them. So we don't have buffalo
That's fine.
and the rhino. So these 2, normally they are water dependent. We have elephants, lion, and the leopard. On our ride, we're gonna respect these 3 animals. So we call them the PDAs. PDAs, I mean the potential dangerous animals. So when we are riding, we are always going to respect them. I'm not saying that we are going to scare of them. We are going to respect them. So let's come to the lions. So what we do if they misbehave, we group together. We don't canter away from them. Immediately when you canter away from them, you trigger them. Yeah, give them chance to chase you. Face all our horses to them. Then I will be in front of you. Then I'll dismount my horse. Always sacrifice myself.
Oh my God.
I'll dismount my horse, then hand it to any one of you guys. Then use my bullwhip, crack my bullwhip. But to be honest, guys, we haven't experienced that behavior because, you know, we respect the animals. So, guys, do you have any question?
If one of us falls off, for any reason.
Bit of foreshadowing going on.
Oh no,
What
don't.
do you do then? What do the other riders do? Do we all stop? Obviously we stop.
If one falls off.
We leave
Yeah.
them behind.
So we
Survival
are the
cases.
guides here. We have been trained. We are all first aiders. So if you follow up, we all gonna stop. Then we will look at the environment. The other guy will attend. Maybe I will attend you. Then the backup guide will assess the environment. If it is safe, then we'll come to you. We'll assess you first. If you will manage to stand up and be on a horse, then we'll ask you some question. If you are safe, then we'll be up. But if we see that, no, it's a serious situation, then we will call the car or will report to the admin or office inside. Then they will quickly attend you guys.
I don't have any intention of doing that, by the way.
Okay? Yeah, guys, if you no question,
Just hope you've not jinxed yourself.
Yeah.
if there's no question, guys, hope you guys gonna enjoy stay with us on these few days.
So excited, thank you. So we've had a briefing on what to do should we encounter any elephants, any lions and any leopards. So I feel very reassured by Max, our amazing guide, and hopefully we're not going to have to put into practice any of the things he told us about, but if we do, he sounds like the best man to have on the job. So I'm obviously not going to be in one of these. I'm going to go and meet my horse, Smokey, now, and I'll obviously bring you guys along with me.
Guys, we've had 5 days in South Africa. That was just a little soup song, a little warm-up.
Taster.
And here we are in Botswana. And I think you're going to really enjoy the horses and the landscape and the freedom to ride. And Mad Max, we're not allowed to call him Mad Max, just Max. But remember, you continue calling me
The boss.
the boss. 'Cause even though he's the lead guide.
It's all right. I know you like being called the boss. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
But Max,
Can meet the
just so you know, you're definitely the boss, okay? I will be taking instructions
I'm
from you.
following you, mate.
And you only.
Yeah. There's the boss and then there's the real boss. Great.
The assistant to the boss is what I'll call you now.
Oh, okay.
This is cute.
You are going to see the guys there. They're going to give you your horses.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Got little bungalows.
It's like the grandma bit. Yeah, isn't this gorgeous?
So cool. I'd love this barn at home.
Wouldn't you? Imagine how many horses you'd pack into this, mate. You
that's
can't have this
all.
barn.
Rebecca, Puluko.
Ah, Poloko. Is that what we say?
Poloko,
Poloko.
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 Yeah.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Meg.
Oh, nice to meet you, Meg.
Nice to meet you, Kate.
Kate, nice to meet you, Kate.
Hello, I'm Simon.
Simon, nice to meet you, Simon. So, like Meg said, my name is Poloko.
Poloko.
Yeah, Poloko is a common Setswana name meaning salvation.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, safe hands. Let's go.
Yeah, professional.
If that one's mine, I'm going to absolutely
Hot shot.
cry and just. Ollie.
Oh, you look so fancy. I'm sorry, I smell like sun cream.
He is cute.
You can come with me and show you the rest.
Okie dokie. Off to see Smokey Boy. Oh my word, darling. Smokey. God, you're good looking, aren't you? You're good looking. Hi. And you're friendly. You're friendly. Are you going to steal my heart? I think you are.
For me, it was love at first sight with Smokey, but the way he dodged my kiss, I was starting to think that I was just another English girl to him. Anyway, I had 5 days to change his mind.
What a good looking boy. Do you want to come and see the camera? Because you're going to be pretty famous. He's like, yes, absolutely, I do.
Hey, buddy.
He's gorgeous. Very good looking horse.
Not as good looking as mine.
Have you seen mine?
They're all very good looking horses, to be fair.
They're all very good looking, but come on. Catwalk material over here.
He's more than just the look of this one, doesn't
Is he?
he? I would say so.
Is he speedy?
Yes.
Okay. Is he a good boy though?
Yeah.
He's not going to ditch me.
Hopefully not.
You're like, possibly. Seen you ride.
He won't.
Now, on the outside, it might look like it was just luck that I was paired up with literally the most perfect horse for me, but I can assure you that is not the case. So one of Kat's many, many jobs is pairing up the right horse to the right rider. Before we went out to Africa, we all filled out kind of like a riding questionnaire. It basically went through our riding experience and then also asked what kind of horse we enjoy riding. Some people like more fiery ones, some people want quieter horses that they can just sit back and relax on. I kind of went for somewhere down the middle, and Smokey was the most perfect horse for that.
Come on, Smokes. Already in love, guys. He's very cuddly. I like a cuddly man. Sorry. Sorry, Pete. Thank you. I am honestly in love. So, like,
So let me just do this girth.
I do still really love Caesar, but Smokey might be
He's
stealing my heart.
potential contender.
He is. I reckon he's a bit of a ladies' man. He's let me have a little cuddle already. Right, guys, aboard Smokey. Not gonna lie, it feels very good to be behind Dun Ears again. He is actually, I think he probably is an official Dun. I never quite know the rules, but he's got a dorsal stripe, whereas obviously little Bear at home is technically buckskin, but very similar colour, so feels nice. He's also got the tiniest little pony ears, just like Bear. So I feel very familiar already. He's keen to get going. Aren't you, boy? I think you love your job, don't you? He says, yes, I do. Right, I think we're gonna go for a little poodle all together, make sure that everyone's happy on their horses, and then we'll get get going properly. Hey chap, I think we're compatible already though. Come on boy, should we go and see everyone? Go meet the other horses. Let's go see what you're made of, Smokes. You're a good man. He's so cute.
Just like that, it was time to leave the safety of base camp behind and head out into the Botswana bush for the very first time. As soon as we rode out of those gates, there was just such a big difference to what we'd experienced in South Africa, and I don't know why I was so surprised because everyone had been telling me there would be, but Botswana just felt so open and so rural, and to be honest, a little bit vulnerable at the start. We'd obviously had all of our safety briefings and we bumped into some elephants, as you can see, pretty early on. Immediately, it kind of sunk into me that I was in the middle of Botswana with all of these massive, potentially dangerous animals around me, and I was sat on a brand new horse that I'd never ridden. Now, whilst we were getting used to these gorgeous horses, the crew did find themselves in a little spot of bother.
You enjoying that? They might actually be stuck.
All good?
Very good, I'm in love. So we've ridden from the lodge. These guys didn't make it very far until they got stuck. Absolutely hilarious.
Classic moment.
Literally went out, I don't know, after sort of 500 metres we saw elephants. Incredible.
Which was unbelievable. It was a pinch yourself moment.
It
wasn't
really was. Do you know they're called a memory of elephants? A group, the collective noun.
There you go.
That's what I've already learnt from Max. But then we were like, oh guys, come round, get a great shot. But unfortunately the car was stuck.
Just
Anywho.
a little minor technical issue. It's all good.
All good, because
back
they're out now. But that did give us the chance to go on our little test ride. So if you come to Botswana with Horizon Horseback, you can expect to have a short riding assessment. It's nothing to be scared of. It's just to make sure that A, you're compatible with your horse, and B, you're a capable enough rider.
It's just all about keeping everyone safe, isn't it? And making sure everyone can enjoy themselves. Have a
Exactly.
great time.
Got to keep it all safe, but we're all very happy with our horses, and I'm hoping Kat's happy with our riding. We've got a thumbs up.
Yay.
We've got a thumbs up.
Go
We're
for
all
that.
at least intermediate riders or above. We've just had that confirmed. I'm hopefully going to get the advanced stamp.
And your pony, I mean, look, I was just behind you and it looked absolutely amazing.
I love him. I could gallop him around badminton all day long.
Excellent.
He's like an armchair. Oh, he's gorgeous.
I reckon I
gorgeous.
could gallop this one around badminton.
I mean, he actually looks like he could go around big badminton.
Stilton is
Stilton.
edge.
Stilton,
Still
as
quite,
you've been calling him.
jolly though, you know, quite
Yeah,
jolly
you've
in a
been very
really nice
jolly.
way.
I've had a bit of a spring in my step in canter,
Yeah.
but he's just so smooth.
It's
Love
just
him.
because in the description it said, you must be prepared to ride a spirited
Yeah, yes. Like, would you be able to handle a spirited horse?
We are slightly spirited, but totally.
I think the award for the most spirited is actually Kate, who's off camera.
Kate was on a mission.
Kate and Ollie have had a couple of lively canters. Anyway, we shouldn't keep these horses in the sun for too much longer.
We need to get going because we can't ride in the dark.
No, we can't. So now we've passed the test. Let's get on safari.
Crack on.
Woo woo! Come on, Smokes. Let's go. Let's see how fast we can go. Can we out-gallop Simon?
Absolutely not.
Who knows? I reckon I can. Easy.
So this was our first glimpse of a mock charge, and later on in the trip we would be on the receiving end of this. So this is really common in elephants, and they basically make a lot of noise and run a few meters, and it's sort of used to assert their dominance, although this was a young bull and he was actually sort of playing with the eland. Very funny to watch until he turned and faced us.
Do you think?
Check with Cat that we were all okay. Also, just normal. That was very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, he was playful with them, wasn't he? So I was worried he was going to do the same with us. But he saw the muscles and he thought, nah, better not. Saw the sweat patch.
Rude. That was cool. That was really cool.
I like him. He's quite sassy.
Also going back to the boys having their little fight over there. So dangerous.
Oh god, yeah, they're savage. Are they elands?
Elands.
Elands.
Our biggest antelope in Africa.
The biggest antelope.
And you could definitely tell that when they're having that fight there. But it's not. They're not prop fighting, were they?
No, they were fighting.
They were prop fighting.
So you see there at the end, the one kind of submitted and then got chased away.
Yeah. Was that the bull that ran off?
Yeah.
The time would really fly whilst we're out on the horses. Before we knew it, we'd have been riding for hours and it had only felt like 10 minutes. So it was time to push on and get to our first camp, because there is one rule in Botswana that you do not want to mess around with, and that is you are never out on the horses once it gets dark.
Where we were, they've come back to where we were looking for them. So we missed them. But I mean, we've had our fair share of excitement.
Yeah, we have had our fair share of excitement. So, and if we went back there, we're quite close to the main yard, aren't we, Jane? If we went back there.
Problem is we need to get to our camp, which is still...
It's going to get dark.
Yeah. And riding in the dark will not be a good idea.
No.
So what did you think of the elephant coming at us there?
So mine, Stilton got a little bit spooked by it, and he kind of went to kind of run a little bit, which I wasn't quite expecting, but I also completely understand why. But it came straight back to me. He's a really nice ride, and it's just quite intimidating, very intimidating having you coming at like that. And obviously because I have no idea what they're doing it for or what their kind of aims are, it is quite intimidating. So I was a bit like, well, don't get bucked off, don't get bolted in, and don't get squashed.
Yep.
It's quite a lot of stuff to be thinking about.
Keep yourself between you and the horse and the ground, yep.
Yeah, exactly, definitely. He was definitely quite cross, wasn't he?
Yeah. That's also the younger male.
Yeah.
So he's going to be a bit more, we'd say,
Showing off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bit more confrontational.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the others.
His tusks were really quite short,
Yeah.
so he's quite young.
But he is quite big as well, so he's not too young, but yeah.
I mean, amazing.
Yeah.
But just when we saw that big load of elephants over by the water when we basically first started, it kind of takes your breath away a bit. So I wasn't really expecting.
Very magical, isn't it? I mean, look behind you. It's so gorgeous. This is amazing. I'm guessing this is like the riverbed. Get on there. Get on there. Good lad. Good boy. What a boy. Who slides down there? Elephants? No way. That would be a spectacle. Time to scale this. Woo, we've arrived. Hello. Nice to meet you all. It was incredible. We had the best time.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So
I
make
love
sure that
him.
you take your empty bottle to refill it for tomorrow.
Oh, look at this. Right, so we've got a pool over there, guys. Literally just hopped off the horses. Oh, and there's Simon. Simon, take us round. Come on. Come on, you two.
There's a pool over there.
Pool over there. I've told them that.
Fire here.
Well done, Kate.
There's a dinner.
Is that where we're having dinner?
Table looks like it's all set over there.
Should we go and have a little peek?
And then there's a bar.
Is that what the tents are like?
No, that's a tent.
It's a tent. Whoa, and also we're under this gigantic tree.
I want to climb into the top of it.
I mean, if you've got the energy to do that, go ahead. Prob's not. They'll let you ride with lions and elephants, but yeah, probably not allowed to do that.
Skulls.
Whoa, yeah, should we see if we can identify any of them?
This is our skull collection.
That's a warthog at the front.
That looks like a mini human one.
I was just about to say that, and I was like, that's too morbid to say.
That's a meerkat.
Hey, well done.
Jackal. Is that a lion?
It's hard with the horns because so many animals have
That's
horns.
a lion. Maybe not. No, I think that's a... Oh, it could be.
Insane.
It's so cool.
Being deadly serious for a change. It's so amazing.
Also, guys, we're given a
We
cool
are
flannel.
Literally, which is brilliant. Most important.
Also, guys, look at the flannel.
The other thing is, there's literally no gate. We have just been looking for lions, and we've just been charged by an elephant, and they could just come in here.
I didn't think about that.
Literally
Thanks for
anyone, they
pointing
could
that
come
out.
Just turn
So,
around
you know.
the lions like they're just stood there.
Sleep
You
well.
are dicing with death.
But pretty at the
I
same time.
don't think we really are.
No. Yeah, we rode in from just down there. And our horses have already been taken off from us to go and be cooled down, and I don't know where they're going. Sometimes they're in stables apparently, and sometimes they are let out. Well, not let out, they're like fenced in, and the guides stay up with them all night long to make sure that they're kept safe and sound. We've made it to our first camp. Sorry guys, the lighting isn't great. So I'm actually inside my tent right now. It's gone completely dark. There you go, you can see me a bit better there. But I'm going to do the best I can to actually show you around a little bit in the limited light we have. So you can see these are the beds. I will give you a better look in the morning, but it might be brief because we've got to get up at 5 a.m. And you guys all know that when I get up at 5 a.m, I'm not the chattiest. Tell you what, I'll use my torch to show you. Got an emergency torch here, which I can't turn on. That's what I should have asked. How dumb am I being? Surely it's there. Imagine it feels like something creeping up on me right now and I had to turn this on in an emergency. Am I being thick? I'm gonna have to use my flashlight on my phone to be able to turn the torch on, bear with. Yeah, I cannot work that torch, so that's fun thinking back. So we have a torch out there which we have to use to be able to walk back for dinner. And in order to come back after dinner, because it's later, we have to be escorted back because, as we mentioned earlier, there are no fences in this camp and they do get lion, leopard, and apparently there's like an elephant trail literally just behind our tent. So we need to walk back with a guide just in case we bump into an intruder. So through here is the bathroom. Wow, it's big and spacious. Keep all of this zip because the bathroom isn't sealed off. You can see there, so we don't want to get buggies into our main bit. But here we go, it's the bathroom, toilet. And there's a massive shower space and about 1 billion bugs. Right, I'm gonna have a shower and then go for delicious dins. What an amazing first day. I've had the best time ever.
A quick look at mine and Pete's tent in the daylight for you. I remember thinking at the time that this was remote, and oh Maggie, you did not know what was coming.
I was big and bright. Oh,
You pick it up. Go on.
I mean, let it be. Let it be, you know. It's just cruising along. Let it be.
Kat said you can pick it up, so.
Just because you can doesn't mean you have to.
True story. Well done.
Sounds like you're scared.
Wildlife conscious here.
I just care about the habitats. Good morning. Just hopping on Smokey boy. Wait for Max. Make sure we're all good. Happy? Good lad. We had a great stay. Pete and I were actually in tent 5, which is the furthest tent, also known as the lion/elephant tent. And we heard lions and elephants. It was very loud. It was quite crazy having it all night. Pete kept shining the torch through the netting, and then we were woken up at 5:30 this morning by a lion. Well, I actually slept through it, but legend has it that everyone else heard a lion. Anyway, we're a little bit behind schedule, but it's just gone 6:30. We're all fed and watered, and we're ready to go off to ride to our next camp, which I believe is Tree Camp, which everyone raves about because our tents/huts are basically tree houses, so they're up in the trees. Sounds absolutely epic. Do you sleep all right, my darling?
I slept really well. Had a nice swim this morning as well.
You always have to get that in, don't you?
Yeah, honestly.
I'm just better than everyone because I actually swam this morning.
I'm so good. But it's just amazing that you've got this such luxury in the middle of the bush, in the middle of nowhere. Literally, we are miles from anything, and we've got a swimming pool.
Yeah. And we've had delicious food last night.
And we've got running water, and we've got hot water, and we've got
toilets.
showers and toilets that work properly, like proper flushing toilets. Like, when you think about doing this, you're like, maybe they've got a spade and dig a hole.
Yeah. No, it is actually.
Or maybe not even do that.
Luxurious. Maybe just a couple of leaves. Who knows?
But I just think it's incredible. Like here, as we arrive, it's all raked beautifully, and the horses look amazing.
And with those towels.
And there's just so much effort's gone into it. It's just fabulous. Really,
it's
really
brilliant.
amazing.
Every little thing is thought out.
And then you've got being woken up by this morning. I thought it was a lion, but it wasn't. It was actually an elephant.
No, but there was a lion at 5:30 this morning, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think that woke me up.
No, the elephants they're vocal. They sounded really close to our tent.
Yeah, that definitely was my wake-up call. Was an elephant this morning, and I was like, and then when I was swimming, they had monkeys kind of in the tree next to the pool.
Yeah, we've just been warned about leaving any cameras.
That was an elephant.
Yeah, we've just been warned about leaving any cameras. Like where oh my god, that monkey!
Yeah.
Yeah, because apparently they go into the dining area and they'll steal anything.
They're so clever on this. There's food there, so I'm just
yeah, they're already in
that.
there. So
but they've finished their breakfast.
Crazy! Oh, and we had to take our boots inside because apparently hyenas love leather. Another elephant.
Another elephant.
See you in a bit. So we've literally just come out of camp. We're at the end of the, I guess you could say driveway. And we've been met by a memory of elephants. Got some baby ones, some not so baby ones. What are they, those animals? Are they impala? Guys, I'm basically running this tour now, look at that. Incredible.
This trip was obviously a massive learning experience when it comes to the animals and the habitats because, spoiler alert, I hadn't been around that many elephants before this, so I didn't know that they are pretty much almost completely blind. They really can't see very much at all, but they do have incredible hearing. So that meant whilst we were around the elephants, we had to be so quiet and basically just look at hand signals from Max. We also had to be really careful about the wind and where we were stood. If they were downwind of us and they could smell us but not see us, it could cause them to get a little bit angry and start charging in our direction.
This is the female group. So basically,
don't know if you guessed it, but that signal from Max basically meant be quiet and be quiet quick. He's constantly reading the body language of the elephants, and if he thinks for a moment they're getting disturbed or upset, we have to act accordingly.
So we just experienced our first kind of mock charge from an elephant.
I couldn't believe how quiet it was. We only saw it when it trumpeted.
Yeah.
Oh, it was running and we couldn't hear it at all.
So basically we came through some thicket. We found ourselves, almost a bit by accident I think, surrounded. And I was quite relaxed at that stage because you don't really think about it. And Max was kind of trying to get us through so that we were in a better position to be able to, if there was a problem, we had an escape route, because where we were, there's no way we would get away going through the thicket. We would have been in serious trouble. So he was making his way.
Very calmly.
Is this right, Max? Making his way through to make sure that we could get to a safer spot. And then one of the elephants was a little bit upset with us being there, so came from behind really fast but silently, and then suddenly trumpeted, or whatever you call it.
I can't believe they can run.
And all the horses got a little bit panicked, and we kind of and we were like, right, let's get cantering.
Let's have a steady canter. Max was like, steady canter. I was like, are you sure we can't kick on a bit?
Yeah, collected canter, I think you said. Collected canter down here makes like.
The cherry on top was when a couple of pumbas ambushed us from behind a bush and tried to deck us all.
But the thing for me from all of that is just, we are imposters being here. And I was just talking to Kat about it. We're imposters here. So, and one of the things that I've kind of found from Max so far in the last 2 days is that we're very lucky to be here. Yeah. And so we need to treat them with respect. And he was trying to get us into a position where we're not going to interfere. So, like, you know, we went in there and kind of messed up the system a little bit, didn't we? Yes. Like, us humans are quite good at doing.
Yes, we really excel at that.
So,
but it was a heart raiser. But I still felt very safe because our wonderful guides were,
it's amazing.
They were giving us instructions, and they were staying behind to make sure that we could get out safely. And the horses, literally, Smokey was like, hold on, I'm just going to do a poo. I was like, mate, we should probably.
That was so funny. I was like, oh, we haven't got time for this.
He's a classic just stop and poo kind of guy, and I was like, probably not the best time, babe. But clearly not at all worried, were you, darling? But yeah, that was quite fun.
Exciting.
They're loud, aren't they?
Really
loud when they trumpet. And quiet when they don't.
We've seen well over 100 elephants this morning.
Oh, I think closer to 200.
Yeah.
And we've gone to places that you would never get to in a vehicle.
No.
Like, we've seen stuff that...
We were down that riverbank and they were up on the top. Well, we were in the river and they were on the bank.
You'd never see that normally if you went on a horse.
No.
And I love how you feel so vulnerable, but yet so safe at the same time.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. Thanks for getting us out of that, Max.
Okay, guys, I will say well done to all your horses. You did very well. That's what is expected from you guys.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, even anything happens, you do like what you did.
Do what you're told.
When I say stop, you did well, you stopped. When I say go, you go.
Yeah.
And nice and collected canter, you did well.
Yeah.
100%.
And it's hard trying to keep silent in that situation because a little bit of you wants to scream, but you're like, that's just going to add to the madness. So I was like, no, that was quite fun. That naughty little young boy.
Fun slash really scary.
Fun slash I need to change my pants now.
These long canters are genuinely the closest I think I've ever been to a spiritual experience. I honestly just lived for them. Your girl has never felt so free as when we were just cantering through the bush, and you feel so vulnerable and yet so safe, and you can't see anything. There's no roads, there's no houses, you can't even see the camp that we're going to, but you can see Simon.
Are you videoing each other at the same time?
And back to my happy place. So this day we were riding over to Tree Camp, which everyone had absolutely raved about. All of the staff say it was their favourite camp, so we were really excited to get there. But you're also in this funny kind of limbo because you never want to wish your time away on the horse, because that is the most precious time you have whilst you're out there. But equally, you kind of have this funny, overwhelming feeling of sort of being an explorer and having to get from place to place by the right time and having to think about the horses. You can't do too much cantering, but you need to get there before it's dark. It was really, really fun, and I did find myself getting quite wrapped up in the whole like, oh, we're exploring, we're riding from camp to camp. I definitely didn't feel like a tourist. I very much felt like I was part of this tight-knit little group.
Right, we have stopped for a nice little respite in the shade. Any idea if are we halfway, over halfway, less than halfway? Over halfway. I think we've been going for at least a good 3 hours. Yeah. But we have all been given an apple, which is partially for the humans, but obviously Smokey's like, no, it's not. It's for the horses. Oh God, Smoked! Don't take the whole thing, babe. Well done. He says, I have been waiting for that for ages. He's like, no, I haven't. So very well looked after horses and people. We're all having a nice little drinky. He's like, please. And we have got something else which is called a crunch, which looks kind of like a flapjack, but we've got two. Yeah, so apparently one for the humans and one for the horsies. There we go. Let you get through your apple first, mate. We've had such a good morning. We've seen so much, so many elephant, so many giraffe, and so many other things. Seen, look, there you go, more apple. This gigantic bird, which was pretty cool. Good boy. Right, do we want to have a little try of this? Oh, he says, yeah, I'll take that as well. Smokey! Finish your mouthful. Yeah, a little rest in the shade is much needed because it is so much hotter here than in South Africa. We're getting quite warm and there's less water. So in South Africa, there was quite a few splashy canters that we could do to cool us off. Whereas this is very, very warm and not many shady spots whilst we're riding. He's like, excuse me, that one didn't count because it wasn't from you. I absolutely adore this horse. He's
like, I gave you one, so I get one as well.
Yeah, I would share a bit with you. Yeah. They're so handsome. They are almost a bit, like him especially, looks a bit like a Connie. Mm. Just give me a minute, Smokey. Sugary oats. You're going to be speedy, aren't you? We had a little canter and Smokes showed me his turn of speed, which was very good fun. Right, boys. Finish these and then I suggest you have some grass because I can't eat grass, but you can. Good boy. Okay. Good lad. Oh my God, this looks insane. Woo! Oh, look at all these paparazzi in the trees. my god, this looks so cool. Wow. Good boy. Yes. I'm warm, it's not the end of the world if you spray me. Hey, not as warm as you, because you're doing hard work.
It's very beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's huge.
This is our camp. This is tent 1, tent 2, tent 3.
How are we going to get changed?
And tent 5. Let me show you the camp first.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, this is where you're going to have your lunch and the dinner.
Wow.
This table.
Delish.
Yeah. And
And there's a bar.
you see this box here? So this is where the power is all open. So,
The magic power box.
Yeah, you are welcome to charge everything you need here. Yeah.
Our
So
shrine.
this way you can charge your okay. And
Wow.
this is a very important area, guys. Very important area. There is a cooler box underneath. So if you guys wanna help yourself, if you are not around, you are welcome to just go and open the cooler box. You take whatever you take. Okay. So and this is the rest of the place. So you guys are just
that
chilling
looks
after showering.
bliss.
Next year, if you have the cards, you play there. And that's the seat for us, the smokers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very special seat. You sit there, then you smoke watching.
Best for you.
Yeah. And we have the.
This is so cool.
So when going, this part is going all the way to the showers and the park.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is the button. When you are going during the night, you press on here. You see the lights?
Ah.
So after you are
like tour
done
guides,
that
isn't it,
side, coming back,
No
coming
shower.
back, you switch it off.
Yep.
Then you go to your bed. There's
Then
no
you go to
hyena-
bed.
There's no hyena. You don't have to scare. You can shine with maybe with your phone. Come here, then put on. Go to bathroom. Come back. Switch off.
Bro.
Okay. Let's go. I want to show you the bathroom.
Let's go take a shower. Sure need one.
It's an electric fence. So the fence is meant for them to stop the monkeys not coming up. Yeah, you know the monkeys are so naughty. So this helps us to stop the monkeys not coming up. Yeah.
I bet they still find a way occasionally.
Yeah, so
God. Even like all the nice wood that's collected for the banisters is so nice. Oh.
So guys, we have 2 showers. No, 4 showers, 4 toilets. So there are some toilets here. You can come and see. First pool, light on. Second pool off. Same applies to everywhere. 2 toilets and 2 showers.
Have we got girls and boys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So guys,
Which one do we want?
this is 3 camp. So I hope you guys will enjoy the camp.
Thank you very much for the tour.
Amazing, yeah. Thank you so much.
Go and have
Woo,
fun.
let's go.
Definitely feeling quite Tarzan-like right now.
I'm feeling, yeah,
Sorry.
quite Jane-like actually.
Go ahead.
Channeling my inner Jane.
Me Tarzan, you Jane.
This is one of the strongest trees, the leadwood. This one here.
Ah.
So these logs you see here, made
From these?
Yeah, from that tree.
Oh, cool.
So even where we are going tomorrow, the open camp, the logs are made out of the leadwood. They are
Wow.
termite resistant.
Wow.
Yeah. Very heavy and strong tree.
This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
Where do we get changed? Once I figured out the changing situation, it was time to head out for our very first game drive.
Why? 'Cause he's the center of attention now, and he feels good about it. And she takes a bow, 'cause she's the center of attention now, and she feels good about it. But I'm avoiding eyes every time that I'm out, 'cause it's scary. if they're looking close, then maybe they might see right through me, see right through me.
From where I am, I don't
Behind that tree.
She's on the top of the...
Right on the top of the hill there.
Yeah, she was looking.
She's like,
Oh, look at that. My goodness, oh, they're posing.
Right, we are now having a taste of the difficult life, aren't we, darling?
It's hard.
Oh, this
it's
is
so
tough.
hard.
Really tough.
This is really tough being with you lot.
All
It
this
is.
sitting and driving and drinks available. Oh my god.
Honestly,
It throws me under
sometimes
the bus all
the
the
way
time.
the breeze hits my face
And I
is
can't
just
respond. She
like
edits all this.
irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that soft, gentle breeze. Oh, it's a bit bumpy.
Yeah, your
Having
back's
your
gonna
own
suffer.
personal driver is just
Yeah.
like, God, it's so tough.
Very difficult. Anyway, we've been allowed to have an afternoon
Giraffes.
going off for a safari in the Jeep, which is very exciting.
There's loads of them.
We've seen so many giraffes.
Look at them. 1,
Cutest
2,
little
3.
baby a second ago as well.
So the first one we saw was about 3 months old, and then we drove around the corner. Sorry guys, want to pan to little giraffe there. And we saw one that was, we think, only about a month old, absolutely tiny. So cute, so gorgeous. But the real mission, wow, we're really close. Look at these. Hi, mister.
That'd be a good reel. It's hung up.
Yeah, do you want to do it?
No, it's alright.
Oh, it would be a good reel, go on, do it.
No, it's too late.
Oh, nice good angle here.
It's too
Oh,
far.
oh.
It'll be alright.
Bumpy. Yeah, the real mission today is to find some cats.
Or on a lion hunt.
Find a lion.
Or a leopard.
Or a
Or a
leopard.
hyena, which I think is more of a dog than a cat, but make things easier.
The more I think about it, the more I'm kind of thinking maybe I am in your camp. I guess they're kind of wolfy, aren't they? Yeah.
Put it in
A
the
hyena's
comments.
closer to dogs or cats? I have never actually seen one, so I feel like I can't form an opinion yet.
No.
So we will obviously keep you updated. Simon, you having a good time in the front?
Absolutely.
Obviously Simon managed to get in the front. Little steamboat. Why would Kate and I go in the front?
No,
That would
of
be
course.
ridiculous.
What would a video be if it didn't have Simon's massive head in it?
Massive bobblehead just in the middle.
What's that?
Well, this is what happens when you have a good driver. You get taken to.
We also saw
We love the wildebeest.
yeah.
We learned today there is an ugly five,
nothing.
as well
I
as a
said you're
big
the best
five and a
driver
small five, and the wildebeest make the ugly five.
Yeah, can we have a shot
Which
here?
we personally don't think is fair.
Someone stop and go back a little bit. I don't think that is ugly at all.
I like the wildebeest. Oh, there's loads of them up there. Oh my gosh, look at the giraffe.
Where do you want to stop?
Right, let's start not
Right
talking
here
to
for
camera
now,
and
right here.
looking at animals, and then if
Yeah.
we see a lion, we will film our reaction and see if we
Sure.
poop our stuff.
We probably will.
Hope so.
Ooh, freaking out here in my living room. I might as well be on the moon. Never really get used to the things that everybody else do.
Just spotted. We've just spotted our first leopard. And we're very close. Still trying to get the leopard shot. Am I on your way here? Apparently, yeah. Doesn't work for an hour.
Ties it over the food bar.
I feel like I just heard a grab one.
Right, I'm burning through my memory card. Come on, buddy.
Might as well be on the moon. They're having fun without worrying about looking dumb. They feel alive instead of feeling numb. And I wonder what that would feel like. I wonder what that would feel like. It must be nice. But I'm avoiding nice every time that I'm out. 'Cause it's scary being seen in daylight. Like if they're looking close, then maybe they might.
This is what it looks like when you see a leopard.
Do you want to taste it?
And you've also done professional videographers and photographers.
Could you put them on?
This is the second one we've seen now.
Right, you can do everything.
So cool. They're so pretty.
Annie, don't not gonna see them.
Just let the flies land on your neck.
See right through me, see right through me. And I don't know what I getting so lonely. Feeling like this. Feels like something's got a hold on me. Don't know why I wanna go. Oh, it's getting so lonely. Feeling like this. Feels like something's got a hold on me. Don't know why I wanna go. Oh, it's getting so lonely. Feeling like this. Feels like something's got a hold on me. Don't know why it won't let go of me. Oh, it's really getting so lonely. Feeling like this.
What do we think of that team?
That was epic. Yeah.
We've seen 2 leopard up very close. Thorns.
Yeah, so we didn't find our lions, but
No.
we did find 2 beautiful leopards instead.
Yeah,
Which
that
I
was incredible.
kind of was more excited about seeing
Yeah,
because of their
they're
coats.
rarer, apparently.
Yeah, harder to spot.
Yeah.
But
Harder to spot.
it's harder to. Hey!
No pun
Where are
intended.
we, guys? Yeah, I can't believe how close we got. Absolutely amazing. And hopefully, the whole team who are hard at work, getting professional photos and videos, will have some cool stuff. And if not, you're all going to be dinner for the leopard, aren't you? Oh gosh, this looks a little bit
Don't do a good job.
steep. Yeah, that's true. Ooh! All jolly good fun. Gosh, my hair's getting rather scrappy now. So we're going to head off for sundowners, have a little G&T whilst we watch the last of the sun go down before going back to tree camp for dinner.
Swim by the looks of it.
No, let's not go swimming, Cedric. Amazing. That's a nice boulder. What are you going for first? I'm going for a bit of egg.
No, egg, definitely.
Definitely a bit of egg.